Hey everybody, welcome back to Daytime. Angela Dacey is back, which is always a delight. Welcome back to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're excited. Color of the month.
It's fun to have you here because, I mean, color is something that people so often just take for granted. I mean, you walk by and you're like, oh, turquoise, oh, pink.
You don't think
I
about
like
it.
that. But it has so much more meaning, and it really can create a feeling in your life, particularly with holidays coming up, such as Father's Day.
Yes, very true. And actually, can I say it was my fault your blue shirt got stained because I needed you to wear that shirt. It's awesome. I was sure that you wore that just because I was on
Thanks,
today.
Ange Dacey.
The heavens opened up and stained Jeff's shirt just so he would be wearing the rainbow shirt.
What am I today, Angela? I'm a color wheel.
A color wheel.
I'm a wheel.
He's a color wheel. He even has the white shoes to prove it.
If you're not sure what color to paint your room, just bring Jeff in, and then Jeff can stand beside the wall, and you can choose which.
Yeah, who needs paint samples, honestly?
You just have Jeff. You even have the black and the white going on. It's all good.
So Father's Day is coming up on, what, the 20th?
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm asking you. I think it's on the 20th. It's next weekend.
Sure.
So is there any correlation between turquoise and Father's Day for this month?
Yeah, definitely. There always is with holidays and different things that's happening. So turquoise is all about communication and expression, and it's about us voicing from the heart because it's a combination of the greens and the blues. Blues is about voicing, greens about the heart. So when it comes into Father's Day, it's actually a really good time for the men in our lives to really focus on expression and expressing how they feel. Not all men, so I'm not going to blanket this, Jeff, but you know, many men have difficulty expressing from their heart. It's not something that they were always brought up to do, so it supports them in actually voicing. So it's a great color, and it's also very refreshing. I mean, it's very summery.
Yeah,
it's like a cool breeze.
It is very much, and it actually gets us to remember, like, oh, I just want to chill for a while and relax and enjoy.
Totally.
And a lot of men work, so it's a chance for them to go, wait a minute, summer's coming, and I want to just relax.
And so to use that color, I mean, how does turquoise connect with our thoughts and our feelings? Because so often we talk about the color and what it means, but how can it relate back to what we're feeling inside?
Oh, that's a great question. So turquoise then again is going to go into communication. So we need to really focus then on when we need to voice, when we need to express how we feel. A lot of the times we'll have a conflict coming up where we know, whether it's in the workplace or in a relationship, where we have to tell someone something that we're not too sure how it's going to turn out. Turquoise can support that. If I knew I had to actually speak to someone about a touchy situation and I actually use the turquoise energy, it will support me in speaking with love, coming in a way that they're going to understand so that they're not going to take what I say the wrong way. It helps strengthen that area. It's like food for the soul.
So when you say you're going to use the turquoise energy, does that mean you're going to put on a turquoise shirt? You're going to...
You can.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can. You can do, sometimes actually I know when I have a client that really needs to voice something, say to a coworker, I'll say, okay, before you go into work that day, let's have a turquoise color bath, which you can give away at the end of the show. Maybe, you know, you wear a turquoise shirt to voice to that person. You find little ways to bring it in, and it's also a great reminder, as much as the energy's there for you, it's a reminder of, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to speak with love, and I'm going to speak in a great way, I'm going to express, because it's really important. So you can use it that way for sure.
Interesting.
How long have people been using colors to deal with thoughts and emotions? I mean, where does this come from?
Do you know it's actually been documented over 5,000 years?
Wow.
And turquoise, believe it or not, especially the turquoise stone, turquoinite, has been found in Egyptian tombs. It goes back so far that this has been a color and a stone that has been used for centuries upon centuries to support healing and aid and support this whole system. So we think it's just a trendy little thing, but when we go back and do the history, I have a teleseminar called The Healing Power of Color. I go back and talk about that because little do we know, it's been documented over 5,000 years that color's been used to help heal the soul.
Well, it's quite interesting, and if we want to play with the thoughts a little bit, so I mean, you get an accumulation of thoughts, a lot of people, and then all of a sudden certain colors become big. Do they sort of have a correlation between each other?
I believe they do. I think sometimes we get marketed to, and you will have the big corporations that spend billions of dollars to figure this out on what affects us.
Sure. But
I mean, if we just take a look at Dan Go, I was just talking to him, I love his stuff, and I was just talking to them in the green room on how the color pink with his logo that says Go Girl, well, pink's all about self-love, right?
Yeah.
And what he's doing is helping empower women to love themselves and love their bodies.
You see that?
That's true. I mean,
and he didn't even realize.
There's something behind it. It's not just, oh, pink's a girly color anymore.
Nope.
People are actually taking it seriously and using it for their business or for other reasons.
Yeah, and a lot of times you will choose what you need when you don't even realize it. You needed the rainbow today. So
you know what? I had no choice. The rainbow wanted to be here.
There you go. But you will. You don't even realize it, but you do. You get gravitated towards the color that you need for the day.
So in his case, when he's wearing 20 colors, what does that mean?
He's a colorful boy.
Like his system must be like, I don't know,
balance.
It's like 12 or 13.
Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to find balance.
But I mean, would it play off each other? Because this is my favorite shirt. When I need a go-to shirt, this is my favorite
honestly.
shirt.
Yeah, it balances all your chakra centers, all your energy centers. It keeps you in mind that the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual need to go together for that day. And it can just bring you back in alignment, right? So sometimes if you're so focused, say, on the mental side of things, we lose track of what have we done for our physical bodies or our emotional or our spiritual. So what it does is go, okay, everything works together in unison. Let's work on this together. So actually bringing in the rainbow can actually really help.
Bring in the rainbow. Yeah. Eat some Skittles.
There you go. There you go.
But when it comes to putting turquoise in your daily routine, let's say you want to start using that color to love and speak with love, how can we do it aside from just putting on a turquoise shirt?
For sure. And also I want to say for the people that really do need to voice, there's a lot of people that don't speak up. And this could be something as if you are with Toastmasters and you want to do a speech or a keynote, or you're a teacher, or you're something where you're voicing. But a lot of people just in their day-to-day life will bite their tongues and not speak up because they might have been brought up with children should be seen and not heard.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So they keep their mouth closed. So if that's the case, then I would recommend, you know what, paint your bathroom turquoise. Do a little room in turquoise. Add some flowers. Definitely right now, get out into the beautiful water, you know, get into a place where you feel like it's summery. Buy yourself a new scarf, something to support you so that you actually then learn to overcome that core issue of it's not okay to talk, it's not okay to express myself, to I'm going to support myself and actually voicing my true feelings.
It's interesting, especially like suggesting introducing into small little rooms into your life. I mean, don't paint your entire house turquoise if you have a hard time talking, but
that's unbalanced too, though, right?
Right, it's too heavy on one side.
Yeah. So it's all about supporting the communication process. So I think, you know, again, in relationships, whether it's at work or in a personal relationship, it's just, it's a really important thing to remember. Everyone has a voice. Everyone needs to speak. And sometimes the color can just give you that extra support system that you need to overcome that little hump.
Can it help you dealing with difficult conversations ever?
Completely.
Yeah.
And it is really incredible. The clients I've had that have said, oh my gosh, you won't believe, like I went in and I wore a turquoise shirt and I can't believe the difference in how the conversation went. So again, they're aware. They know what they need to do, but they're also wearing the energy to support it. It's like food for the soul, right?
Yeah.
We're doing all this great nutrition today on the show. Well, it's also nutrition from an energetic level. So it's so important to know how to use color so that you can really use it to your benefit. When I did a talk, for example, I spoke with Lisa Nichols from The Secret, and it was at the Phenomenal View event. This is what I wore, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I wanted to use it so that I could do a keynote talk. So you can use it for fun, or you can use it for serious situations, like if there's conflict in a situation.
And so what do you have coming up on your schedule? Do you have seminars coming up?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually my level 2 called Your Ultimate Self, which is all about finding your true authentic personality through color. So what's it mean if you're a red personality? Or and it gives you an idea, because a lot of people don't live in their authenticity. So that's coming up tomorrow, and then all my courses will start up again in the fall.
Fantastic.
Nice. I love that. They'll get to find out what color personality they are. Us today, we're a little bit of everything.
You're a beautiful color today.
Melody.
Yeah.
You match beautifully.
Go to the website for more information, angeladacey.com. Coming up next, a new local Lions Club is coming to Keswick. We'll tell you more right after the break.